Okay, it's all clear. You can come out now.
Alexandra, I'm so glad you pulled this off. Please meet Louisa, my right hand on my right paw, if you will.
Oh, hey there, girl. I'm Alex. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry. Why didn't you mention she's a dog? I wouldn't even think of leaving this sweet puppy behind.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you would risk your life for a dog.
Okay, time to get moving. Take her and make sure you stay out of trouble. I'll get us that ship. Hello? You're kinda in my way. You're with Kowalski, right? Listen, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I have a ship to catch. I believe I already talked it out with your boss. So if you don't mind, how about we don't do this now? Okay, come on then. Come on, you two. We don't have time for strolling around. Let's get out of here before the whole port's after us.
Yeah, sorry. Louisa thought she smelled something and wouldn't budge until we check it out. Ha ha ha. There she is, my beautiful Caroline.
Doesn't look like much. Will she get us out of here?
Of course. Before we sail, there's a few things we need to take care of. Care to help?
What's your move gonna be?
Louisa and I are going to sneak aboard the ship. We will need some time to get it ready. Gotta cut the mooring lines, run diagnostics, and check the fuel and cooling systems and navigation. Otherwise, it's gonna be a really short ride. Oh, and I will prep a few surprises for anyone dumb enough to come in after us.
What do you need me to do in the meantime?
I bet I'm gonna set off at least 10 alarms as soon as I step on that deck. So should any clowns show up, just distract them to buy me some time. Once the ship starts to move, hop aboard and we'll set off for the horizon.
How much time's this gonna take?
10 minutes, 15 minutes tops, if no one bothers me.
Aye, aye, Captain. Let's move.
Ladies, this is your captain speaking. Please fasten your seatbelts and hold on tight. Alexander, please keep an eye on Louisa. She's not the biggest fan of explosions.
Oh, hell. Come on, girl. Quickly.
Full speed ahead!
The ongoing wave of violence on the southern bank of the Danube River shows no sign of stopping. The situation escalated last week with the arrest of Dragomir Drago Sarkan, an alleged gang leader by the Vortex Tactical Unit. Multiple witnesses have reported a series of explosions, suggesting a potential escalation of the unrest.
Ahoy there, me hearty. Hop aboard and join the crew, ye scallywag.
Hey, look at you. You barely set foot on this ship and you're already talking like a seasoned sailor, huh?
Well, we stole it. So I suppose that officially makes us pirates now.
Yeah, a fine job that. Now, we just have to hope this whole adventure won't come back to bite us.
Well, if the gang war wasn't keeping them busy enough, the explosions certainly will. We should be off their radar for now. They won't bother chasing a small ship like ours. Plus, I have made sure that we will not be so easy to find.
Sounds good. Now, for what we agreed upon.
Right, I have not forgotten, Alex. I owe you big time, especially for getting Luigi out of there. Now it's my turn to repay you the favor. As for the stuff from the black market, just tell me what you need. I'll ask around. Oh. In the meantime, consider Caroline your home for as long as you need. Pick any free cabin that suits your fancy.
Thank you, Captain.
Right, Sasha. Just relax for a while. Have a little nap or something. Then we need to have a chat.
Hey there, girl. So, you're gonna help us get through this mess, huh? Poor little thing. You have no idea what we dragged you into, do you? I'll give you a quick recap. It all started in Venice. Ever been there? It's alright. Quite a lot of dogs there, oddly enough. I think you'd like it. Anyway, I was supposed to get my hands on this thing, the prototype they call it. And girl, did I mess up. Messed up big time. And people got hurt. My best friend, too. And now there's people after me, because they think I stole the stupid thing. But honestly, I have no idea where it even is. Which is a problem, you see, because there's also some other people who would very much like me to fetch it for them. And that's pretty much it. Quite a pickle, eh? So what do you reckon we should do? Yeah, just think it over. No rush. But it was nice talking to you. Thanks, Louisa. You're a sweetheart. Who's a good girl? Captain, thanks again for letting us stay on your ship.
Oh, but of course. Besides, Louisa really enjoys the company. You know, it's just been me and her for way too long.
So, how's the ship holding up? No offense, but she's seen better days for sure. And all those strange noises don't really inspire confidence either. Looks like she got a rough treatment from those punks.
Nah, she's always been like this. Good old Caroline. There's a potentially serious fuel system leakage. Some odd vibrations in the engine casing. And I have no idea where that water in the cargo hold is coming from. No worries, though. A little touch of expanding foam here, some welder magic there, few cups of coffee, and we're good to go.
Oh, sure. What's there to worry about? How did you end up with Louisa? She clearly means much to you. I figure there must be a story behind it.
Ah, that girl is a survivor, just like me. It was back during the wars when I chanced upon her in a little port town. She was just a stray pup, lost and hungry. Oh, I couldn't bear to leave her behind, so I decided to bring her with me on the ship. I looked after her, shared my rations with her. Then, one stormy night, powerful currents veered our ship off course. We didn't know it at the time, but it was headed straight for a minefield. To this very day, I have no idea what overcame her, but Louisa sensed the danger. Her barking, waking up the whole crew. We did what we could, but it was too late. That tragic night, I lost my ship, lost 2 of my friends and some of my body parts. Louisa, too, suffered her own share, and despite the odds, we pulled through, rescuing one another in the process. Louisa, oh, she's such a good girl, you know.
Without a doubt. I completely understand now why leaving her behind was out of the question. So, you fought in the wars?
Oh, well, I was there, but not as a soldier. But hey, let's leave that for another time.
You said you could help get us some gear off the black market.
Oh, sure thing. Just tell me what you're looking for and I'll see what I can get for you.
Got your message. So, what's this urgent business you wanted to discuss?
A job came my way, and it sounds like a jackpot. Something that could fix us for years, maybe for good.
So, how much we talking?
8.
800 grand. Sounds interesting enough, I guess.
8 million.
Tell me more. What's the job?
It's a classic smash and grab. Infiltrate the Elika HQ in the Venice Arcology, steal a piece of tech, and deliver it for the drop-off.
I've never been to Venice, actually. But breaking into the Elika HQ? That sounds like a one-way trip.
Hence the hefty sum. We'll figure it out.
Let's say I'll bite. Who's we? Did Karel vet this job? And who's the client anyway?
The job came through a broker. The client doesn't want to be directly involved. As for Karel, he's in the dark and I'd like to keep it that way.
Look, Alex, we've had a few good runs lately, but this is really pushing it. I need you to walk me through this, because right now I fail to see the appeal of this whole thing through all these red flags.
6 months from now, Elika Bioengineering will hold a shareholders meeting for their 20th anniversary. They intend to unveil the top secret tech that'll reshape the trajectory of human development. So that's our timeline. The client covers all expenses and gear. Our job is to swipe and deliver the prototype before the big reveal. You see now? No more small-time jobs. This is it. This is our chance to finally ditch this place and go fully independent. I mean, I love Karel, but it'd be nice to keep a larger piece of the pie for once.
Well, this hardly sounds like a two-person job.
I'd like to keep it small, but we might need a techie and a driver to round out the team. So what do you say? Are you with me on this? 'Cause I'm sure as hell not gonna do it without you.
You know what? I've never seen myself as a millionaire type, but hey, what the hell? I'm in, Alex. Hope I won't regret it.
Hey, I've been looking into that ledger you found aboard the Franz Josef, trying to dig up more about those dodgy containers.
I'm listening.
Just for argument's sake, let's say the prototype miraculously found its way into Istro City, aboard some bizarre ship you stumbled upon entirely by chance.
Yeah, as long as we don't have anything better, let's roll with that assumption.
So, if that were the case, it's not entirely crazy that whoever made off with the prototype would try to fence it through someone like Maximilian Luxemburg.
Who's this Luxembourg guy anyway? I've heard the name and seen some pics online, but he doesn't strike me as a big-shot mobster.
Well, you see, Maxi is a special kind of animal, posing as a celebrity, philanthropist, patron of the arts, and such. Guy claims he's part of the nobility.
And is he?
Nah, he bought that title the same way he did that castle he lives in. The fact is, he's a money launderer, arms dealer, and a fence, all wrapped up in his own ego. Anyway, he's hosting a gala evening with a vernissage and auction at the castle in 6 days.
Which sounds like the perfect front for a major exchange to go down. We need to get in there.
Precisely.
Let's not forget that 3 of those containers were shipped to Mechanica. Shouldn't we be pursuing that lead?
Oh, most definitely. But I'd rather we exhaust all other options before making the move against one of the most ruthless megacorps in town.
Yeah, that's a valid point. Okay, so if we followed the Luxembourg lead, what would be our next step?
Whatever precious cargo he had shipped from Venice, it'll most likely be stored in his castle vault.
I see. So we're breaking into a vault then.
Yeah, about that. Listen, I've been thinking, we're a little out of our depth here.
Can't argue with that, I suppose. But I got a feeling I'm not gonna like where this is going.
Sasha, I think we need more people.
No, not a chance. We've already pulled the captain into this mess. I'm not risking anyone else dying because of me.
No one is going to die. You will if you try to storm that castle with just your glowy butter knives.
Oh, thank you so much for the unwavering faith you have in me.
I'm being serious. We need to bring in a hacker, maybe some muscle, and a couple more reliable people. I don't see how we're pulling this off otherwise.
We're on a rather tight schedule and budget. Plus, you know how risky it is to bring more people in.
All right then. It's your operation. So, how are we getting into that vault?
Well, we will... Okay. Maybe having a proper hacker wouldn't hurt.
Oh, see? Now that you finally got some sense, let's throw some names on the table.
Would you mind dropping Ricky a call?
Nah, I heard she's out of the game.
Oh, dead?
Nah, fate worse than that. Gone legit. Working for the Corpos now.
What about Mirage? He was pretty good.
Oh, he got caught all right. Vortex busted him in Budapest a month ago. He got his sister Mouse, was it? What about her?
Mousy? No way. She hates my guts and tried to shoot me the last time I saw her. Guess the team could use someone like Ghostwalker.
Yeah, he turned out to be some kind of rogue AI.
Oh, that makes some of my past conversations with him quite awkward. Okay, Zero?
Retired. He flatlined for 3 minutes straight on his last job. Lost the edge.
Honestly, I'm out of ideas. Don't think anyone would be exactly thrilled to work with us. Did you have someone specific in mind?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did. I need to make some calls. Let's meet in Riviera tomorrow at 6. And trust me, Sasha.
Haven't gotten me killed so far.
Sasha, hey! This is Zoya, our new potential intern. Zoya, meet Alexandra.
Hi. I imagined someone
Older.
more hardened.
Mr. Spacek told me about your situation and that you need someone with special skills.
Please, call me Carl. This is a safe space. We can speak plainly here. We need a grid runner, hacker, computer wizard. You get my meaning.
Oh, I've been running the grid since I was 5. I'm very reliable. I write my own programs. I have my own gear. So what's the, angle?
I need to get something of value from the castle vault, and I need it quick. We're looking for someone to disable the security and crack the locks.
That will be quite high-level wear. I can do that, but we will need some special equipment.
How special?
Random shifting pattern codebreaker. Doesn't need to be anything too fancy.
Karel?
Yeah, I'm on it.
As for the pay, you get 2K up front and the cut is 5%, which is a lot.
4K upfront, 7% cut, and I keep all the tech we get on the way. Then you have a deal.
6%, and we'll talk about the tech. And I'm counting on you to deliver Miss
Cherniak.
Cherniak? Like Babka Cherniak? The Vidma?
Yeah, she's my grandma. Why? Does that change the deal in any way?
I mean, it might. If anything goes south, I'll end up as a borscht ingredient. I have enough problems already. I don't know. Karel, do you have anyone else we could talk to?
No, please, listen. I'll take your 6%. Or 5. We can share the tech, whatever you say. I really want this job. Please.
I guess beggars can't be choosers. All right, but you'll stay as far from the heat as possible. Pack your gear and we'll pick you up at 10. Make sure you're not followed.
Yes! Thank you, you won't regret it.
I sure hope so. Hey, so how are we looking with the prep for the castle heist?
Yeah, turns out our new hacker prodigy was right. We can't get past the vault locks without a decent codebreaker. So I did some digging, made some calls, and I believe I found a codebreaker that fits Zoya's specs.
Are we going to buy it? We're not exactly swimming in cash right now.
Yeah, not really. See, it's not exactly a common tool, and it's highly illegal to have it, unless you are a private army or a security corp. Luckily for us, there should be a decommissioned military-grade codebreaker stored safely in one of the Yggdrasil archives here in the city. With a few updates and a bit of Zoya's magic, it should be up to snuff.
If it's such a sensitive piece of tech, how does something like that end up in an archive of all places?
Yeah, corpos dealing with military contracts or high-end security use them for all kinds of stuff. But if a company like that would happen to go bankrupt, all of its assets get frozen. They are then securely stored until all the legal settlements take place. Sometimes that can take years.
I see. So there's this old codebreaker just chilling somewhere gathering dust?
The paper trail, so to speak, can be traced to the archives, and there are no other records mentioning it since. So it's safe to assume that our codebreaker is still lying there, abandoned and forgotten.
Well, we better get him a new home then. Any thoughts about how we should approach this? Do we have the building schematics by any chance?
Yeah, the Yggdrasil archives consist of 3 buildings. The site underwent some renovation mid-2030s. My source got me the schematics that should be almost up to date. We're in luck, as our target should be in the main building with the lowest security. It even has a 24/7 public section and study rooms.
So we're talking automated security measures, few guards, low-level firewalls, stuff like that?
Yeah, that's about it. But still, some pretty sensitive data is stored there. So once you trigger the alarm, the whole place will light up like a Christmas tree.
Understood. I'll take a look at the schematics and try to put a plan together. Good work, Karel. I'll go stretch my legs a little, then we can go over the plan.
Yeah, Sasha, one more thing.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Well, the Yggdrasil archives are a remote data vault, pretty much cut off from the outside world. Without direct access, we can't tell what exactly is stored in there or where it is.
And you think that's gonna be trouble?
Not necessarily. However, our hacker girl might need to get more involved than we originally planned.
Care to elaborate?
I think it will be best if you talk to her. You know, get to know her better and such.
Okay then. Hi, Zoya.
Hey, Alex.
Settling in all right? Got everything you need?
Yeah, thanks. Chava provided me with this exclusive space here and helped me get everything set up. I used to crash in prefabs in the flooded parts of the city, so this is definitely cozy enough.
And Babka Cherniak allowed something like that?
Well, she has 12 grandchildren and a lot to take care of. And she's all about tough love and finding your own place in the world. But yeah, she was pissed when she found out.
Is she okay with you being here? She knows, right?
Oh, she knows all right. There's no way in hell I could join a team like yours without her vetting you first.
Oh, I see.
She voiced some concerns, but I'm my own person, and I guess you look like a cool bunch of people.
I hope we won't disappoint. Both of you. So what do you think about this archive heist?
I think it's super cool. Once I'm inside, we can steal much more than just an old codebreaker. It's like robbing a shopping mall.
Easy there, kid. What do you mean once you're inside? You're going nowhere. You'll stay here on the boat.
I will. Well, I mean, the whole place is physically isolated from the grid. You need to be on site to find the exact location of the package. Also, you can't download it without having direct access to the server, so you would have to be in 2 places at once or move very quickly around the building or something. What's more, it's an Yggdrasil site, so we can assume the grid security will be quite advanced there, which may turn out to be too much even for someone with your abilities. And I can help with that. I thought that stuff like this is why you wanted me on the team in the first place.
Yeah, but you have 0 experience in the field. And should anything happen to you?
Alex, I get it, but I can take care of myself. And you can't really do this one with me sitting on the sidelines.
Shit. Okay, I'll try to think of something.